Hey Jujutsu Kaisen fans, have you read the latest chapter? If not, you are in for a treat because we are about to dive into the deep end of the chapter 219. This chapter brought a lot of emotions with it, stirring the hearts of the series' readers. In this video, we will be discussing the events that unfolded in this chapter, from Yorozu's tragic fate to her connection with Sukuna in Heian Era to Megumi's future. But before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so you will not miss out on any future Jujutsu Kaisen content. Now let's get into it. Jujutsu Kaisen chapter number 219, titled as Bath, began with a flashback to the Heian Era when a festival took place, where fresh grains were offered to the deity for having a good harvest. As a result, the people invited Sukuna to worship him to achieve their cause. They also invited Yorozu as she bore the same savagery as Sukuna. Yorozu was asked by a caretaker to get some proper attire for the festival, but she showed more interest in the festival's Chinese pastries than anything else. As Yorozu left the house to get some snacks, she was love-struck by Sukuna at first sight, who was in his original form there. Yorozu attempted to get physically close to him but faced resistance from Urame, making her get away from Sukuna. Later, Yorozu noticed that she has been slashed, which marked her death in the past. This flashback added a layer of complexity to Yorozu's character, illustrating her as a fanatical worshipper with a strong technique. Although her significance in the grand scheme of things was minimal, her connection to Sukuna and ensuing battle provided an exhilarating ride for readers. Moving back to the present on the battlefield now, Yorozu was seen up against Sukuna. She stated that she would be the one to kill Sukuna, so she constructed a true spear, a powerful technique that is capable of creating immeasurable pressure. She then employed her domain expansion, threefold affliction, just to engage in close combat with Sukuna. However, Yorozu was surprised that the King of Curses remained unfazed, considering she could obliterate him with true spear. She asked Sukuna why he wasn't using his domain expansion to break hers, and she also noticed that Sukuna grabbed the headgear and threw it in the shadows behind his head, which summoned the ultimate weapon Mahoraga. When Sukuna summoned Mahoraga, it pierced through the true spear and destroys Yorozu's domain. While Yorozu was stunned by the power of Mahoraga, Sukuna stated that a poorly cursed technique like hers, which was one-trick technique, could always be seen through. Despite her defeat, Yorozu seemed content that Sukuna understood her and her techniques, and in the end, she passed on. She left something for Sukuna to remember her. The chapter also implied that Sumiki has died alongside her. And in the end, the final panel of Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 219 then shows Megumi sinking into the depth of the abyss and opening his tear-filled eyes, leaving readers wondering about his future and the possibility of saving his sister. With Megumi's tearful awakening, fans were left to speculate whether he could still save his sister or if this marked a false goal in his life. This chapter showcased the depth and intricacy of the series, bringing together elements of history, emotion, and high-stakes action. The Heian Era flashback added an interesting layer to Yorozu's character and provided context to her obsession with Sukuna. Her whole battle with Sukuna was pretty intense, and it also showcased the power of both characters' techniques. However, it ultimately ended in Yorozu's defeat, leaving readers to mourn her tragic fate. The chapter ended on a cliffhanger, with Megumi's emotional awakening, leaving fans eager for the next chapter. What did you think about chapter 219? Let us know about your thoughts in the comment section down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Jujutsu Kaisen content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Sayonara.